In the long and legendary career of Kobe Bryant, he battled some of the greatest players the NBA had ever seen. He competed against icons like Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson, and Tim Duncan. But strangely, none of them were the player Kobe admitted he hated the most. That title belonged to someone much closer, his own teammate. The dominant center who helped him win 3 championships. Shaquille O'Neal. So how did two superstars who built an NBA dynasty together end up becoming one of the most famous rivalries in basketball history? Let's break down the real story. The story started in 1996. The Los Angeles Lakers made 2 huge moves that would change the franchise forever. First, they acquired for a young high school prodigy named Kobe Bryant. Then they signed the most dominant big man in basketball, Shaquille O'Neal. At first, the combination looked unstoppable. Shaq was a physical monster in the paint. Kobe was a young, fearless scorer who idolized Michael Jordan. By the year 2000, the duo became the most unstoppable force in the NBA. Together, they led the Lakers to 3 straight championships: 2000, 2001, 2002. It looked like the beginning of a dynasty that could last for a decade. But behind the scenes, things were already starting to fall apart. The problem wasn't talent, it was personality. Kobe Bryant had a legendary work ethic. Teammates often said he would practice for hours before and after games. Meanwhile, Shaquille O'Neal had a completely different approach. Shaq loved the spotlight. He joked with teammates, made rap albums, filmed movies, and often relied on his natural dominance rather than constant training. To Kobe, this was unacceptable. He believed Shaq wasn't working hard enough to be the greatest. And Shaq believed Kobe was selfish and obsessed with proving he was the best player on the team. Soon, their relationship turned from tension into open hostility. They argued in the locker room. They blamed each other in interviews. And the entire basketball world started to notice. By the early 2000s, the feud between Kobe and Shaq became impossible to hide. One of the biggest breaking points came in 2003. During interviews, Shaq publicly criticized Kobe's style of play. Kobe responded by calling Shaq out for not staying in shape. Then came the 2004 season. Despite the tension, the Lakers still reached the NBA Finals. But they lost to the Detroit Pistons in a shocking upset. After that defeat, the organization had to make a choice: keep Shaq, or build the future around Kobe. The Lakers chose Kobe Bryant. Shaq was traded to the Miami Heat. And just like that, the most dominant duo in basketball history was officially over. The rivalry didn't end there. For years, Kobe and Shaq continued taking shots at each other through interviews and media appearances. Every time their teams faced each other, the games felt personal. Fans debated endlessly. Who was more important to those championships? The unstoppable Shaq, or the relentless Kobe? Eventually, both legends continued building their own legacies. Shaq won another championship with the Miami Heat, and Kobe later led the Lakers to 2 more titles in 2009 and 2010. But time has a way of healing old rivalries. Years later, Kobe and Shaq finally made peace. They laughed about their past conflicts and admitted something important. Their rivalry might have been intense, but it also pushed both of them to become legends. And in the end, the story of Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal became one of the most fascinating relationships in NBA history. 2 superstars, 3 championships, 1 unforgettable rivalry, and proof that sometimes the greatest teams are also the most complicated. If you enjoyed this NBA story, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more basketball history, rivalries, and untold stories. This is Ray's Hoops Universe, and I'll see you in the next video.